Hey guys, Harkins here with a Let's Play on Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Now back when Fed and I first made the channel, I wanted to do a Let's Play series on this game because it's a very important game in my early childhood. I used to watch my dad play this game on our old Windows 98 computer. Of course, I wasn't old enough to play a game like this. I was, playing games like Croc 2 and different things like that. But anyways, I wanted to do this Let's Play a while back, but for some reason our Game of the Year edition CD, not the Steam version of the game, but the actual hard disk, CD drive disc version of the game, back from 2001 or something, a long time ago when it first came out. The disc got corrupted somehow. I somehow messed up the disc and it doesn't want to install on my computer. So I said, screw it. Let's spend $9.99 on Steam and get it. And that's exactly what I did. So, without further ado, let's play this and relive my childhood. When they come back to this game after a while, they're like, oh god, I'm sure this game's gonna be crap after all these years of not playing it. And I remember coming back to it on the PlayStation 2 and playing it, and I was completely amazed at just how well it stood the test of time. I mean, it has a creepy atmosphere in some parts. It's actually very horror game-like. It has a good build-up of atmosphere. It has good action. I mean, it was Game of the Year back in the day. It was pretty darn good. And a lot of people, aren't familiar with this Wolfenstein game. They're all familiar with Wolfenstein 3D and the new one, the New Order. Or they came into it in, 2009 when they just had the Wolfenstein title for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. But this was definitely, I think this is the best Wolfenstein, at least until I play the New Order, which I hopefully will do soon when I have a PlayStation 4. So, here's our skill levels. If you're familiar with Wolfenstein, you will definitely know these different difficulties. And, since I'm not a baby, I'm gonna do I Am Death Incarnate. And that is actually a really challenging difficulty, because from older games, if you played older games on the hardest difficulty, they are actually hard. This isn't like Call of Duty hard or modern first-person shooter hard. This is like vintage, you are going to die a lot hard. All you Halo fans out there with Halo 1 think the legendary difficulty is tough. You haven't even seen this. So we're going to go with the hardest difficulty and get right into it. Oh man, I can't wait. I've been waiting so long to play this. These cutscenes were cutting edge for the time, I remember that. They actually don't look that bad for 2001.
Well, Jack, have we heard anything?
Yes, sir. We've just received a coded transmission from Kessler, our contact in the Kreisau Circle.
And?
Both agents have been captured and are being held in Castle Wolfenstein.
Damn. Call a meeting, Jack.
Yes, sir.
The PlayStation 2 version actually starts you off in Egypt, and you have entire missions before you're
All
even
right,
captured.
gentlemen. Now let's go through it again by the numbers. What did we miss?
Well, here's what we know. This is Castle Wolfenstein, located in the Harz Mountains of northern Germany, property of Heinrich Himmler. Now, we've known of the existence of Castle Wolfenstein for some time, but we've only recently heard reports from our Kreisau Circle contacts in the German resistance regarding bizarre occult rituals taking place there. Now, these characters are part of Himmler's newly formed SS Paranormal Division, A small,
I like how
but
they
elite
have
group
kind of
comprised of
rendered in
members
their
possessing
3D
above-average
polygon
IQs
faces
and
in a
backgrounds with the
black and
occult
white
and/or
photo.
paranormal. The one in charge is this woman, Helga von Bülow. Our Kreisau contact in one of the villages below the castle has informed us that she and other members of the division have been recently deployed to the area.
She looks like she has a sense
The
of
crowd
humor.
with the monocle is one Wilhelm Strasse, also known as Death's Head, a brilliant, ruthless scientist who heads up Himmler's Special
Freaking
Projects
Death's
Division.
Head. He's the worst of all.
Special projects? It's marvelously vague.
Well, we know it encompasses all manner of advanced weapons research, including rocketry. It's also rumored to involve ultra-secret research into chemical and biological warfare.
Charming.
But at the moment, we don't know how it ties in with this massive archaeological dig near Castle Wolfenstein.
So, advanced weapons, rocketry, chemical and biological research. Now, the occult.
Still doesn't add up.
Well, that's why we sent our boys in there. Jack, what are our options here?
Well, we could send a backup team in behind them. Or we sit tight and hope that they can find a way out.
It's your call, sir.
Well, looks like we play the waiting game.
It's awfully big risk there. I mean, the agents could easily just have died. But then again, you're messing with B.J. Blazkowicz. Alright, infiltrate the castle, investigate, activity, SS Paranormal Division. Yes, yes. If you guys want to read it, you can pause, but I know this game in and out for the most part. There's some parts I've probably forgotten.
Come in, Sergeant. Come in.
Man, the graphics actually do look pretty good for being like 2000 something.
Your orders, Herr Doctor. Go and get the other one. This one is almost finished. Jawohl.
Jawohl. Achtung. Don't stick your noggin in
Now,
its Tesla
let's try
coil.
it again, shall we? Who do you work for?
Good old Castle Wolfenstein, always so homely. And we're into it. Oh wow. Oh man. You know that feeling when you walk into like an old place you've been in your childhood and just all these nostalgic smells fill your lungs and you're just reminded of years of your life that you've completely forgotten. This is kind of what it's like. Well, except visually. I mean, that would be pretty weird if I would smell like steel bars, bones, and blood. I mean, that would be weird, but anyways. Actually, this is kind of like the beginning of Wolfenstein 3D. You got a gun with 8 bullets and a dead German's in front of you in your first row. Huh, it's actually kind of weird coincidence. Oh man, look at this. Is that depth of field going on there? There's depth of field going on. That's awesome. Let's see if I can remember how to use my controls here. Q and E is clean. I'll probably never remember that. Oh yeah, the destructible physics. Everyone was like, oh my god, you could destroy the flags. You could break the newspapers. You can freaking take out the chalkboards. Let's go see what trouble we can screw up. Yes, yes.
Ah, there you are. Shackle that one to the wall and take the other one off the table.
I'd rather stab you in the butt. Did you make it? Are you alive? Speak! Speak, agent! Nah, he's just sleeping. So he gave very little information. Cyanide tablet. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna see better results with this accomplice, alright? I'm gonna freaking tear this place apart. Like how they just have bones on like stuff here, that's hilarious. Why would you even have bones on like a shelf? Maybe just scare whoever the prisoner is. The AI in this game is actually really good. I remember that. I remember the AI being like really smart.
Hey, still trying to get some music on that thing? Yeah, but the weather's terrible today. Good luck. Danke, Willy.
Danke, Willy. Okay. Stab this guy's butt. And then this guy's scary. This guy's buns. It's gonna get it. Avoid the MP40 because I'll fit. No, it's fine. Stab this guy's butt. Okay. All their butts are successfully stabbed. Kick the paper. Major Jurgen. As you aware, tremendous success, village, yes, blah blah blah. How important operate, 2 spies were discovered. The dealt harshest manner. Yes, thank you, Wilhelm Jurgen. You're doing your job. Unfortunately, that one accomplice is now escaping and now is taking the crap out of your radios. MP. You know what? You gotta just appreciate how ridiculous Wolfenstein is. I mean, you know, this army of Nazi soldiers, just MP40, you know. There's like a huge amount of like tanks, MP40. There's a giant walking mech with rocket launchers, mini guns, and flamethrowers, MP40. There's a giant occult demon overlord, just MP40 them. They're freaking BJ Blazkowicz. Another thing that's kind of special about this game, and really like harkens back to the old roots of gaming, is secrets. There's a lot of secrets behind stuff, especially in Wolfenstein. You're all familiar with having gold Nazi bars around stuff and all this. We're outside. Okay. By the way, the level designs are brilliant. Rarely do you can get lost, but it's very rare because everything's laid out just so well. What was that? It's nothing. You know what, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find subtitles on here. Okay, I'll tell you right now. If you are running Return to Castle Wolfenstein on your modern day PC, Windows 7, Windows 8, doesn't matter, do not, I repeat, do not screw with your freaking resolution, or you will absolutely dread it. But I mean, you will absolutely regret it completely, because it won't run. It'll try and run the resolution you have set, so every time you start the game, it will literally like break. So there doesn't seem to be like a isn't actually any subtitles. It's kind of weird. Oh well. I'll just stay quiet for you. This guy's gonna see me. Okay. I am playing. Oh shoot, who saw me? Alright, this is where things get serious. Man, that music is like... Shut up. Speaking of gold. Yeah, so there's hidden areas around. If I remember correctly. Huh, there's no sniper up there. Usually there's a sniper there. There he is. Okay, shoot. Can't climb the pole. Give me your Mauser. The music is good too. You gotta really appreciate that music. Okay, now that the Mauser's taken out. This actually has a sprint in it. When you hold shift, I was just doing that on instinct. There is actually a sprint. Don't have that in old game. Okay, this isn't for getting up there. There is a way up there, I think. And that pole isn't a way up, it's a way down. I played this on the PlayStation 2 version, and even though the PlayStation 2 version gives you like an Egyptian level, you still play a lot of like the dungeon creepy crypt levels in the main. I remember this part. That was like incredible that they can shoot through the floor. Snap some health here. Oh shit. It's downstairs. It's funny how that you just have pictures and paintings of like Hitler just everywhere, and it's like he has absolutely no idea what's going on with Wolfenstein or anything like that. Heck, he doesn't even know Normandy was a thing. He's just oh, that's right, duh. They were shooting through the floor. Why don't I just go through the floor? I'm actually running out of ammo. Okay. If you notice little jumps here and there, it's because I'm resetting my recording. Since I got the free Bandicam, you know, you got the watermark up there and you have a 10-minute time limit. I don't want it to cut short at a bad moment. So I reset it myself. It scared me. It's really tense, especially at higher difficulty. When that door closed, it scared me. Okay, the music stopped, which means more gold. See what happens when you break random crap? You get paid in gold bars. Remember that, kids. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff the PlayStation 2 version had out though. For example, when you run around, see how I have like an accuracy reticule there? Expands. That wasn't in the PlayStation 2 version. And your sprint bar down there, bottom left. There wasn't a sprint bar. In fact, there was a lot of things missing in game mechanic wise. It's kind of funny. I like that. The whole like suit thing falling over cliche. Okay, everyone's dead in there. This looks a little peculiar. Aha! Looky here, you found a secret area. Wonderful, because the Nazis always got to have, you know, a random altar hidden away with a golden goblet. Because BJ wants to put, you know, all this gold just up his butt, save it for after the war. Alright, we're outside. So this should take me straight down, right? Where does this take me? Oh yeah, that takes me back here. Munitions. I found a secret area. Nice. Awesome. You don't even really have to look hard for secret areas. You just gotta be aware. I mean, there's obviously some I'm gonna miss. Grenades. Steel hand grenades. P40. There's health everywhere. I haven't needed a lot of health. But I know for a fact I am Death Incarnate difficulty. I'm going to need everything I can muster. Because this game does not back down. Alright, let's keep going up. Go all the way up this time. Yeah, see, then I can jump down. Oh, shoot. So I can jump down the pole and actually go down there. See, there's another way into here even. Like, the level design is just so good. There's multiple pathways. It's just, it was ahead of its time. Where did that guy go? Like I said, the AI is pretty good. Probably right in there. I don't want to risk jumping down. Okay, come on. I don't know where he went. The old food thing. Yeah, if you've been shot by 15 bullets in the face, just eat a little bit of some Braunschweiger and bread. You'd be alright. Oh, and that seems to be it. There's more secret areas and treasures and stuff, but I think I'm actually going to skip all that because, you know, I'm not going for a completionist playthrough here. I just want to play through it, show you guys this game, and etc. So I think that'll do it for this episode. 18 minutes? That's decent. So I hope you guys enjoyed. There's much more of this series coming, and I can't wait to show you more. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys.